Hi, this is Mary, and today I want to talk about something that I think feel really frustrating during your change journey, especially when you're doing the work, but you're not fully seeing the external results yet. You've had breakthroughs and moments of clarity, moments where you felt more connected to the version of the self you were becoming, and then maybe the next day you feel fear again, or doubt, or old thoughts again. Maybe you're looking around at your life thinking, where's my stuff? Where is the evidence of the work I've been doing? I'm doing my part, so why doesn't life look different? And this is where I think it's really important to understand something about the nervous system. To really feel safe, the nervous system needs to have many exposures to something new. One experience usually is not enough for the nervous system to fully trust that something has changed. Not one breakthrough, not one good day, not one moment of confidence. The nervous system often needs repeated experiences before it fully settles into a new way of being. And that's important to understand because many people think that the changes they've been making should result in a tangible way. But real change happens through repetition, through lived experience, through gradually teaching the nervous system that this is continuing, this is safe, this is who we're becoming now. And honestly, there can be a lag time during change, a period where internally you're shifting, but externally things are not fully reflecting it yet. Or moments where you're responding differently, but the nervous system still hasn't fully caught up to the new identity. And if you don't understand that, it's so easy to think that nothing's happening, that things aren't working. No matter what you do, it's never enough. But where you may actually be is in the middle of recalibration, the nervous system learning through repetition, learning through accumulated experience, because familiarity is built over time. And I think this is especially important when people are focused on manifestation, because people often expect, I changed internally, so why hasn't everything changed externally yet? But identity shifts begin internally before they fully stabilize externally. Your nervous system is still learning. Can we trust this? Can we stay here? Is this sustainable? Is it safe to hold? That's why repetition matters so much. Repeated moments of returning to yourself, rethinking differently, responding differently, staying open, staying connected, allowing possibility. Those experiences matter before the external evidence fully catches up. And this is why one difficult day does not erase your growth, one emotional reaction does not cancel your progress, one fearful moment or tearful day does not mean that you're failing, because change is not built through perfection. It's built through repeated experience. Little by little, your nervous system begins building familiarity with the new version of you. And over time, what once felt unfamiliar starts feeling more natural. So if part of you has felt discouraged or impatient or watching for external proof that something is changing, let's tap here. Not to force ourselves into belief, but to help the nervous system soften into the understanding that repetition is part of the process. So I wonder what topics or memories has cropped up as you've been listening to this. And I want you to take them and notice how that feels in your nervous system. And then let's get on the karate chop. Even though a part of me keeps looking for proof that things are changing, and it gets discouraged when I feel fear, doubt, or uncertainty, I'm open to understanding that maybe my nervous system is still learning through repetition, and that change may be happening more gradually than I expected. I keep looking for proof. Proof that this is working. Proof that I'm really changing. Proof that manifesting is happening. And when I still feel fear or doubt, there's a part of me that thinks nothing is changing. And then I get that feeling of being discouraged. And start wondering if I'm doing something wrong. But maybe change does not happen all at once. Perhaps my nervous system is learning gradually through repeated experiences, repeated moments of returning, repeated moments of staying present, repeated moments of responding differently. And maybe those moments matter, even when they seem small. So I don't need to panic when fear shows up, because one hard moment does not erase my growth. Recalibration is part of this process. And my nervous system is adjusting over time. Learning what is safe now. Learning what is possible now. Learning how to hold a new way of being. And maybe change is happening more than I realize. Take a moment to take a breath. Check in. Feel your nervous system now. What do you notice? Before we finish, I just want to remind you of something. Growth is not measured only by how good you feel on your best days. Growth is also measured by how often you return, how often you stay, how often you reconnect, and how often you keep practicing. Because the nervous system learns through repetition, not through one perfect moment. So when you feel discouraged because change doesn't feel fully natural yet, that doesn't mean nothing is happening. It may simply mean your nervous system is still learning through repeated experience. And that learning matters. You're learning to be the version of you that you want to be. And I will see you on the next video.